Right. Well, hello. This is Mickey Chillman here, and this is my beautiful dog Scout, who's a working cocker, and she's going to try and help me do this video. Um, so yeah, this is my poor attempt really to you all and to introduce myself to my well to everyone, to the motley crew out there, and to tell you a little bit about why I'm here. Um, so for me, really, I think my story probably started nearly 20 years ago when I moved to Vancouver to work on the Canadian air traffic control project. And it was basically myself and my then wife and our 6-week-old son, Zachary. So we knew no one. But that didn't worry me, to be fair, because there was lots of quite cool expats about, and yeah, it was going to be really exciting. Anyway, so I'd been with the company for a couple of weeks, and there was this charity fair going on, and I wandered into a cafeteria to see what it was all about, and basically the company that I was working for was partnered with a charity called United Way, which at the time I didn't know anything about, but basically they're um, a massive community charity in North America, and they support local communities and kind of act as an umbrella um, to many of these smaller charities that need a backbone. Anyway, amazing organisation as I found out afterwards. But so I wandered in and was met by this very lovely, enthusiastic Canadian lady and a Canadian bear. It wasn't a real bear. It was someone dressed up as a Canadian bear, but which obviously turned out to be the mascot for United Way in Canada. So anyway, I got chatting to this very enthusiastic lady, and basically, she asked me what I was doing there, why I had such a strange accent, blah blah blah. And then she started telling me about United Way and the amazing things that they do, and I was like, wow, this is incredible. I really want to be part of this, and is there anything I can do to help? And she said, well, actually, they need someone to put the bear outfit on. Because the current occupant was just a mate who was kind of helping out, but he needed to leave, and I think he was doing it under duress, to be fair. So I thought, sod it, why not? I needed to make some Canadian friends, and actually, once you put it on, you feel suddenly free, and no one knows who you are, and you can do very silly things and say silly things and dance around, and it was actually very liberating. So for a few years, I became the United Way grizzly bear, and I basically went round that company and spoke to every employee. There was 800 of them, and got a lot of them to donate to United Way, and that's kind of how I got into it all, and that was 20 years ago, and but I'd got the charity bug, and suddenly that became not necessarily an obsession, but I had to work on, obviously, because I had to work on keeping planes in the sky. But my life was, I think, changed forever. And at that point, when I was in that funny bear outfit, that's where everything really started for me. And then since then, really, I've been all around the world, and wherever I am, I suppose I try and support local charities, or ones that just inspire me. You know, for what they do and their reason for their existence. I mean, the thing is, there are, as we all know, thousands of amazing charities around the world, and you guys have already highlighted quite a few of them in your wonderful blogs. And to me, that's one of the hardest things because you just can't do everything, and I want to do everything, and that frustrates me. So so yeah, so if you've read my introduction blog, you'll know that I was invited to come and do the Making Tracks bike ride in November through my links to Festival Republic. And to say that week was a life changer is a massive understatement. People said to me that Africa will change your life in a way you can't necessarily explain. And it's a bit like when you see some amazing view, and however much you try and take a picture of it, it will never really do it full justice. So everyone, I think, has to experience their own Africa, and they have to take from it what what is really personal to them. And I got some incredible things from that. So when I got back from Kenya, I knew I had to sign up to this charity apprentice scheme, and it was as if someone had, someone up there was really looking after me, because it was such a brilliant, fortuitous next step in my life plan. Ultimately, I want to spend as much time as I have on this planet helping people who are less fortunate than myself, and I currently do as much as I can. But I have to be realistic at the moment, because I have children that need my support and my time, but they are getting older, and I know that in the next 5 years, suddenly my life is going to become much more flexible, and I won't necessarily have to be in England. And that's an exciting new step, that awaits me now. And I have no idea what's going to happen. I have lots of ideas. I'm sure all of you have lots of ideas. That's what's so brilliant about this scheme. I want to set up my own charity, which I might tell you about in a separate blog. I also desperately want to go to Seattle, to go and use some of my business analyst skills in the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, which is amazing, inspiring, and to be part of that would be something very special. And then after that, I don't know. It could be Africa, it could be Cambodia, it could be India, but I think it will be somewhere. And the next year, being part of this scheme with all of you guys, like-minded people, is going to be so helpful for that life plan. And I'm uncontrollably excited. I really am. Just like my little scout here, chasing her tail. I can't wait to meet you all. I can't wait to share all our incredible stories. I'm just so happy to be part of this. Thank you.